Hello, percussion. This is a video to help you with your chromatic or half step notes inside of your chromatic scale. This is going to help you with our chromatic scale sheet, chromatic scale number 1 worksheet, which is our new warm-ups. All right, I'm going to be changing back and forth between you seeing me and you seeing the warm-up sheet that you should be using. Now, this is in Schoology when you need it. Make sure that you have a copy so that you can look at this while you play. The best place to put it is going to be on a music stand right close to your bells or your mallet instrument right in front of you. Okay, so if I set up my bells like this, I need to have that piece of paper right here on a music stand as close as I can get it. So my music stand all the way down right next to my bells. Then the notes that I'm reading are really close to the page. So to start, I wanted to show you the way that this sheet is organized is we have 5 lines that break our full chromatic scale. This line 6 at the bottom is the full scale, breaks it into parts. And the biggest thing that I want you to focus on is memorizing where those notes are in relation to the group of 3 or the group of 2 notes in our accidental rows. Some people call them black notes because they're black colored on the keyboard of the piano. And I want you to focus on the sticking. In each of these lines, the second note and the 4th note will be the same sound, but sometimes it's going to have 2 different names. We call that enharmonic. There's 2 names for the same note, and it's because you can call it up from C with a sharp, or you can call it down from D with a flat. 2 names for most of those notes. Let's look at line 1. So the new note that we're learning is called B natural. You can look down at your keyboard and find it. It's next to the group of 3, and it'll be up and to the right of the group of 3. So if we find that on my bells down here, I usually play all the way at the low end. I'm missing 1 note here, so this is actually a group of 3, but we'll find it with this one too. Okay, so here's the group of 3, up from the group of 3. Make sure that you can hear my sound. There we go. Make sure that you find that note. I'm going to play down low because that's mostly where our scale is going to go. Now I'm going to go back to that sheet and let's spell. So let's say the note names of each of these notes and find it on our keyboard. So there's a B flat and then move up to B natural. It's kind of the closest that you can go to the next note. And then up to a C, back to a B natural, please, ending on B flat. Now, I want you to look at the music, but I also want you to see my sticking. So I'm going to change my camera angle. I'm starting with left hand. There's an L underneath the B flat in line 1. So I'm going to alternate my sticking all the time. Left, right on the next note. Make sure I'm ready with my left hand for C. Right hand on B. Left hand on B flat. Try that with me. Ready? Start on B flat, go. Left, right, left, right, left. Line 2. In line 2, we are going to be learning C sharp or D flat. C sharp or D flat. It's in the group of 2, it's the left of the group of 2. Go ahead and find that on your keyboard. Match me. Memorize that that is C sharp, also called D flat. Okay, let's spell these notes. Line 2 actually starts with a C. That's going to be with your left hand. So touch C and say C, and then touch C sharp with your right hand, C sharp, and then touch D with your left hand. That's D. Now go back to your new note, which is now called D flat, its other name, and end on C. All right, I'm going to show you what that looks like. We're starting with our left hand on C. Go ahead and play with me. I'm going to have my first two notes ready. My mallet's hovering over my first two notes. Ready? And slowly play C, C sharp, reach up with left, D, and then with right hand, D flat, C. Okay, memorize that new note, C sharp and D flat. Line number 3. Scroll up a little bit. Now we're going to be learning E natural. We haven't used that as much, but I bet you already knew E natural from some of our band pieces. So if you find the group of 2, it's up 1 from the top of the group of 2. If we're used to E flat, then here's the E, because flat means down from E. Okay, find your E natural, play it. Play that E natural. Good. Let's spell through line 3. It actually starts with E flat on your right hand. Okay, so set your right hand on E flat. Alternate hands. Next note is E natural. Say the next note's name. It's F. And now we're going back down. E natural. And on E flat in your right hand. Let's play that slowly together. Starting on right hand on your E flat. Ready? And slowly go. Right, left, right, left, right. Okay, keep focused on that sticking. Line number 4. Okay, line number 4. We are learning, it's another enharmonic, F sharp, also called G flat. F sharp and G flat. Looks like it's the leftmost of the group of 3. Find that on your keyboard. Play F sharp or G flat. Match me. Okay, that's our new note. Oops, throwing mallets. So that's going to be our second or fourth note. Looks like this exercise starts on F. All right, find F with your mallet, and we're going to start with our right hand. So spell with me. Say F, F sharp, G, and now we're calling it by its other name, G flat. Back down to that G flat with your left, and on right, on F. So just three notes. Okay, let's play it together, starting with right hand on F. Ready? Play it with me and go. Right, left, right. And last line of the video, line 5. Okay, in line 5, we're learning G sharp and A flat. And that's the middle. You probably can't see it because my little video there. That's the middle of the group of 3. So go ahead and find G sharp and A flat. Good. These are written way up high where you're not used to seeing them. Here's G. So find G with your right hand, and let's spell it. G, up a half step, G sharp, up to A with your right hand, then A flat with your left hand, and then G with your right hand. Let's play. Right hand on G, left hand on G sharp. Ready? And slowly play. Ending on right hand. All right, so those are line 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Make sure that you've memorized those note names and be able to read them on that sheet. We're going to do this in class together. If anything seems confusing, go back to the right chapter for whichever line you need to practice and memorize these notes. I know you can do it.